Peace. I feel like I still look like I'm asleep, but I'm glad to be here. Happy Thanksgiving. If you are celebrating, you are with family today, may it be a peaceful celebration. May it be filled with love. May it be filled with fun. Um, I hope you're enjoying yourself. And I just wanted to come here to deliver a message from our ancestors. So, I just spent some time sitting with my ancestors, getting a message from me. And usually, whenever I sit with them, I just feel called to share a message with the collective. So that is what I'm doing today. And I'm going to let y'all know what comes up. I'm going to pull some cards. I'm going to ground us in some sound healing before we get started. So we're just going to take a few deep breaths together. So I also want to thank you for showing up today. So, whether you're watching this live or on replay, I set the intentions that your ancestors will guide you here. So, if you are here, this message is for you. So, thank you for being here. Thank you for being open to receive the message and to help you to further receive the message. I'm just going to ask that you ground yourself. So, if you're seated, wherever you're watching this, spend some time right now with me to ground yourself. So we're going to take a few deep breaths. And also, I hope you don't mind the rain in the back. It is raining here. Getting some cleansing for this nice gratitude-filled day. So let's just take some deep breaths. So we're going to inhale through the nose, filling our belly deeply, fully. And we're going to exhale and then deflating the belly fully. So let's do that together. Inhale. Hold it. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Continue your natural flow of breath, allowing the sound to heal you, to ground you. I just heard, where do you want to be? Okay. That's what I just heard. So I don't know who that was for, but so I want to thank our divine and benevolent ancestors, our loving ancestors, those that are supporting us along our journey, for joining us today in this reading, for giving us a message for you, the collective, and for me, because it's our ancestors. And yeah, blessing us with a message that will give us what we need at this time. So thank y'all for tapping in with me today. I just got the notice, cleanse your space. So somebody needs to cleanse their space. I don't know when's the last time you cleansed your space. This could be at work. This could be at home. Something needs to be cleansed. Something's not. There's some clash of energy. There's a clash of energy. So you need to cleanse. You might be clashing with somebody else's energy while you feeling the way you feeling. So definitely cleanse your space, okay? You can use smoke to cleanse. You can use sound to cleanse. Smoke is really good, though. Get you some dragon's blood incense, frankincense as well. So cleanse your space. There's something that needs to flee from that space. So let's see, Spirit, our ancestors, our lovely, loving, just amazing ancestors. What is the message for the collective on today? Okay. That was a lot. We're not gonna take that big ass thing. Okay. One more. Okay. So bottom of the deck, overall energy, we have the Two of Cups, which talks about alignment, which talks about things coming together. And as I was just talking about this clash of energy, there may be somebody where you are clashing energy with right now, and that may be a message for you. We're gonna get into it a little bit more. So we got the Hierophant, we have the Star, we have Two of Wands, and we have the Six of Pentacles. So the first thing I'm picking up is this: there's this idea of a journey. Like I'm just seeing it in every single card of something like this journey. Like maybe you feel as if this journey has been real dramatic. This journey has been leading nowhere. But what I'm picking up is that it is leading you somewhere if you were to pay attention, if you were to look up and look around. So we have the Hierophant, which is a 5, holds the vibration. You know, 5 is a major arcana, for the number for this in the major arcana. And 5 speaks of changes, overcoming challenges. So you know, I'm seeing like all of these steps that you're taking, you're feeling like, when am I going to get there? When am I going to get there? When am I going to get there? And Spirit is saying, like, you just need to look around and take in what's happening right now, because every step you're taking is you're overcoming something that is setting you up for that next step. So if you try to skip steps, you're not going to get to where you're trying to go. It's just not going to work out because you're skipping what you need. You're skipping what you need, simply put. You can't skip what you need on this journey towards enlightenment, on this journey towards, you know, liberation. I'm seeing both of these kind of having this star type of energy at the top. So like, and they're both looking up. So I feel like you may have been spending so much time looking down, feeling as if things are not going your way, spending so much time like in this 5 of Cups energy, which again, 5. So when you're in the challenges, when you're in the difficulties, there is no perspective. You're just disappointed by the challenges. But what it's doing is it's aligning you. And so under that, we have the 6 of Cups, which talks about things from the past. So, you know, this could be your childhood. This could be just some things that are being brought up right now that you're not understanding the purpose, right? You're not understanding how it sets you up to get right here. But what is you're being asked of right now, we got the High Priestess and the 7 of Wands, is to meditate on it, to sit with it, see what comes up when you're in that energy, right? Get your divine downloads from Spirit about what the purpose of those things were. We have the 3 of Pentacles as well. Page of Swords. All this is about learning, right? So taking what you can, working with your guides, working with your ancestors to learn from these experiences rather than be disappointed by them. Okay. So to be learned, and these are 2 major arcana. So this is like this is energy of, I'm getting like building. Just building. It's like, what are you building is the question. That could be a question that some of you need to ask yourselves. What are you building? So the last 2 cards we have is the 2 of Pentacles, the 2 of Wands, and the 6 of Pentacles. And so yeah, and this 2 of Wands, I'm picking up on some of you are looking like her, longing for something, longing for another experience. But what is being clearly told to me right now is you don't know what they had to go through to get to where they at. So you're longing to have their reality. You have no idea what the fuck they went through. You have no idea what they did to get there. And so they could have had a similar journey to you. They could have had a worse journey than you. So you are asking the universe for something that you don't even know what you're asking for. So getting clear, so not focusing on what their wand, focus on your wand, focus on what's happening for you. Nipsey Hussle says, stay in your lane, ain't no traffic in your lane. So we need to be really clear about what we're asking the universe for, what we're asking our ancestors for at this time. When you're making these requests, when you're asking for things to be done, be clear on your intentions behind them as well. Be clear on what it is that you are wanting to come about, rather than just asking for something. Right. So it's important for us to do that so that we can be grounded in what we receive as well. Yeah. So with this star card, keep your dreams alive. So I'm seeing her hold like to her heart. So I'm seeing like this is a dream that you may be holding to your heart, something that you have been really, really wishing for, and you are ready to give up on it. It's a no. Do not give up on that dream. Okay. Hold it close to your heart. Take the steps you need to take right now towards that, and understand that the universe will come and give you what you need exactly when you need that. So ask for the support that you need. Ask for your support to arrive. Ask for you to have what you need along your journey. That is maybe what you need to be asking for right now, not for maybe some specific thing you think is going to help. Ask for the those that are seeing the unseen, those that are knowing the unknown for you, to give you what you need right now, because you may not even know what you need, but if the more you sit with it, you'll know clearly what you need. I just saw 1010. This could be about you closing some things out. This, may need some insight on what needs to end for you, what needs to end, what needs to wrap it on up, and you have to sit with that. You see how this is coming down? Coming down like divine downloads, your messages that you need to receive. And I'm noticing this in all of the cards. Oh my God, I never peeped that in this deck before. It's in all of these cards right here. It's not in the Three of Pentacles. Oh, I guess it is a little in the Three of Pentacles, but like allowing the insights to come from anywhere. Some of us are very specific on where we want to hear our messages from. And your ancestors don't work like that. They get it to you the way they know you're going to receive it. And so sometimes you might reject it because you're like, well, I want a message that looks like this. I want to see an orange butterfly. I want to see this. I want it to happen like this. I want it to do like that. And you cannot control that. You cannot control them. That's the message. What do you need? What do you need? Okay, now what do you want? What do you need right now? If we don't get a message from La Luna, what message does she have for us? Okay. Prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. Okay. So what I'm picking up from this is, you know how Taurus is stubborn? Some of us may be in our stubborn energy about some money, we did just have a lunar eclipse, okay? A partial lunar eclipse in the sign of Taurus. And so maybe that was something for you to, what was happening around that time for you? So it was last week sometime. So look back on the calendar, Google when the full moon, the lunar eclipse in Taurus was, and what was going on for you at that time. Because if you are something, you're being called to release something that you're really not wanting to let go of. That was the message for me. And it says it's time to release negativity. So it's time to release something. It's time to let something go so that you can get that prosperity. Now, I know that some of us struggle with this idea of like, well, it's transactional. It feels transactional. Like when I do this, I'm gonna get that. It also feels, I don't know what your religious beliefs are, but if you were raised in a specific religion, a lot of these Abrahamic religions are religions that are just like based on, well, if you do this, then God will reward you, or the higher power will reward you. And if you do that, then you will be punished. So I feel that sometimes when we are being told, like, you are holding on to something that's blocking your blessing, that's blocking what it is that you need, it feels very much like religion. It feels very much like, well, I'm being punished. Right. But in reality, this is about you learning your lesson. This is about you learning, because the Hierophant also talks about learning. It could talk about tradition. It could talk about, things that, like, so you could be breaking free from some traditions that you have believed in, that you were raised to believe, that are just deeply ingrained in your being, your belief systems. And so it's important for you to get clear on how you're operating, on how you're showing up, on what you are willing to see. Okay. So the other cards we have the full moon in Capricorn, the end of a tough cycle approaches. The first card that came out actually was full moon in Aries, a fiery climax approaches. Be bold and make the first move. That, I know what that is about. Stop waiting to get permission for things. And there is nobody that can give you permission but you. Okay, you are the person that's in control of your life. You are the one that's showing up and doing you are the one living your life. So if you want something to happen, you go after that. Take confident action towards those things. Right? Don't be sitting here longing, wishing things were different when you have the power to change them. And ultimately, every decision you make is setting you up. And if you are unwilling to just make a decision, what do you think is going to happen? Like, you have to be willing to make the decision, dumb. I said dumb. I didn't mean to call you dummy. I meant to say love. My apologies. um, Maybe that was for me. I don't know. I don't want to call myself dumb either. But okay, so fiery climax approaches. So I'm sensing that when you make this first move, you're going to start to see some shit shake. You're going to start to see, the clarity come through. The clarity will come through when you are looking for said clarity rather than sitting and not taking some time to like sit in stillness. You just over here just trying to take action, like, let me just do this, let me just do that, let me try that, but you're not taking it and grounded, from a grounded space. So while you're being bold and making the first move, moving towards this climax, it's important for you to be grounded in every step that you take. So what is your grounding right now? What are you doing to ground yourself? Are you letting the things that are falling away naturally fall away, or are you holding on to them so tightly because you feel like they're supposed to be there? That's your message. Also, I think I just asked this earlier, what are you building? I'm getting that again. What are you building? So that's moving with intention. Moving with intention. So when you are going to do something, you're going to be bold and make the first move towards something. What is your why for that? What are your reasons? So sometimes we are really just moving throughout life and not really clear on why we're wanting something, why we're wanting to do something. And that's why it don't work, because you think you have a certain intention and you don't. And so Spirit is saying, our ancestors are saying to make more grounded decisions, make more intentional decisions, right? So when you're remembering what you are holding close to your heart, what are your heart's desires, you can move from that place rather than longing for somebody else's reality, wishing on a star. Like, I know this is the star card, right? But I'm getting this energy of like wishing I had them. I want to have what they have. I want to do what they're doing. I want to blah, blah, blah. I wish things were different for me. And okay, what do you wish was different? What are the things that you want? What do you feel like you're lacking right now? Those are the questions that you need to be asking yourself. Okay. And so that's what's going to close out this cycle, right? I said I saw 10-10 earlier. That's what's gonna close out this cycle for you. This tough cycle will end when you decide to be more intentional. Also, what can help with that, is to heal. We got a time for healing, the balsamic moon, and I'm feeling called to read for this. But what will help you is you healing from the things that have hurt you, healing from the things that have broken you, healing from the things that have defeated you, so you can make more grounded decisions, so that when you're closing out this cycle, it's not from a place of like, I just don't want to deal with that anymore. It's from a place of, okay, I understand why that happened. Karma as well. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. Saturn is about that karma, okay, that discipline, about that things balancing out. I'm getting justice here. So it's important for you to know why, right? And sometimes we don't know why, but I feel like right now, for those that came to this video, your ancestors are telling you to process that why. Your ancestors are wanting you to understand, right? Understand the lesson, right? We got the Hierophant here, which whenever I get the Hierophant, I also feel this lesson type of energy. Like, what are you learning from this challenge? What are you learning from this defeat? Okay, so I said I wanted to read for the balsamic moon. And Taurus also rules the throat chakra, so like thyroid, the throat, and all that stuff. So there could be some healing there. I'm personally feeling some tension in my throat chakra right now. So maybe it's time for you to heal your throat chakra. You can wear more blue. If I can find the page for this, okay, balsamic moon. There's a song stuck in my head by Adele. I was about to say Ariana Grande. I don't know the name of the song, but the part of it that's in my head is like, stop trying to be somebody else. So I don't know if you're trying to be somebody else. 12 Wands energy, you cannot be them. You will never be them. You will only be you. So when you focus on you, being you, appreciating you, valuing you for what you have to offer, for who you are, that's what's going to get you to move a little further. Okay, so we have pulling this. Time for you. Pulling this card suggests that the past is in the past and a bright future is beckoning. However, before you take your next step, make sure that both you and the situation feel healed. This is not the time to paper over cracks or to simply pretend that everything is okay. Rather, you still need a little more time to heal and to soothe both yourself and anyone else in need. Then remind yourself that anything is possible if you believe it. This is also a time to surrender and wait to hear guidance from the universe. Powerful insights can be had. If you know that someone or something really isn't good for you, this card is a reminder to surrender. Start to work on your belief in your dreams so you're ready when the time comes. So it says, attuned to the moon. When one is healed, all are healed. And so our ancestors are the one. This is a message from our ancestors today. So your ancestors might be wanting you to close this shit out because this is something that they were ailed with. It was an ailment that they had and that their parents had and that their parents had. So it's like they want us to close this shit out. Okay. They want us to stop going back to shit that's not for us. Maybe because of our fear that we cannot get anything better. And you are afraid, you're living in fear, you're living in lack as well. When you believe, what did it just say? This is also a time to surrender and wait to hear guidance from the universe. Wait, it was something else. Oh, then remind yourself, rather you still need a little more time to heal and to soothe both yourself and anyone else in need, our ancestors. Then remind yourself that anything is possible if you believe it. So what do you believe? Do you believe that this cycle can end for you? Do you believe that you can have what it is that you truly desire in your heart of hearts? Do you believe that you can have that? And if you don't, that's what needs healing right now. That is what needs healing right now. So take some time to process. Why don't I believe I can have that? Why don't I believe I deserve that? Why don't I believe that I can have what it is that I need? And so this could be some inner child healing that needs to be done. Some things that need to be released. Okay. So I think I saw it's time to release negativity. Right. So this could be your mindset. What you need to release is like your beliefs about your life. But if you don't even know what you believe, we got to believe in the impossible. You feel me? Okay, you're very close to achieving your goal, right? 22. Okay. So what are you attracting? What are you calling in? Are you calling in the reality that I can never have what I want? It will never happen for me. Is that the reality that you're calling in? And if that's the case, that's what the fuck is going to keep happening. Okay, so it says some additional meanings for this card. All right, it's time to let go of the past. You are about to turn the corner. You need more time to heal. Think about how this situation will look if everyone were healed. So the teaching is patience is required at the time of the balsamic moon. It's a time for self-care as you slowly but surely prepare yourself for the new moon, which is just around the corner. No matter which point in the current moon cycle you have pulled this card, it is a reminder to go a little bit easy on yourself. The time to step into your creatrix power will come soon enough. Give yourself the time you need. Give yourself the time you need. That's a word. Don't force yourself to hurry through your healing. That's not how it works. Again, I say like this energy of like the steps that you are taking, you are just about to get there. You just about to get to the top. And they always say a lot of people give up right before they're about to hit that gold mine, right? Right before you're about to get to what you've been asking for. So do not give up. Do not give up. Continue to make those moves. Continue to be bold and wait for that climax. Okay, it's coming in. This tough cycle is ending. Okay, so let's get an affirmation to close out the reading. And may this reading bless you. May your ancestors continue to guide you. Can we get some affirmations that we need to hear at this time? Our beloved ancestors that we love dearly. Give them some love today. Get them some food today. Okay. Okay. Yep. Okay. I am blooming exactly where I am now, no matter the conditions. You are growing. no matter what the external reality is, okay? I forgive myself. Forgive yourself for your past decisions, for what you feel like have been mistakes. Forgive yourself for those things. I am ready to let go of everything that no longer serves me. I choose to walk the path of my own happiness. Everything I have been searching for is already within me. I let go of all excuses and allow myself to embrace the life I deserve. What does that look like? What does the life you deserve look like? And if the life you deserve you feel you deserve right now is not one of abundance, why? And then we have at the bottom of the deck, I hold the power to reinvent myself and recreate my own life. You do. You do. At every moment, you can recreate it, right? So take the time to do that. Take the time to thank your ancestors today. You know, today is the day of giving thanks, right? Thank your ancestors. Just say a simple thank you. Love you. I appreciate you. And, you know, affirm their existence within your life. And why we get 5 cards again? So 5 again, you know, challenges are not meant to defeat us. There is a quote I have. Here we go. The obstacles I face are not meant to defeat me. The things that challenge me are preparing me. I was born with unique skills that only develop and grow when they are tested. As uncomfortable as this process can be, I am being prepared to live out my full potential. The universe is supporting me along my life path. I trust and believe. So that could be a message for some of y'all. Trust and believe that what is happening for you is happening for your best. It is preparing you. The things that challenge you are preparing you. Okay? Let these allow the challenges to come. Surrender. We got that from this card as well. Surrendering. It's okay to surrender. Be like, oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna let it be. I'm gonna let it do what it do. Whatever is coming up for me, I'm gonna pay attention to that. I'm going to look around at that. I'm going to take notice of that. Okay. And then my prosperity is on the way. I believe that. And we got a whole bunch of colors here. So I'm getting our chakras. So maybe a chakra cleansing. There are a lot of YouTube videos on here for chakra cleansing, purification. You can play literally just some healing frequencies in the background throughout your day to cleanse. You know, we got sound healing. I'm also getting grounding. Grounding. So some maybe walking, literally grounding bare feet to the earth. Spending more time with your plants if you have plants, drinking green things, green juices. I got my green juice here. Heart chakra is what I'm picking up on. Your heart could really have been hardened from your reality, and that's okay, right? That was your reality. That was your past. That does not have to be your future. What you are aligning with now, the Two of Cups, what you are aligning with now is something much better. Much better. You deserve so much better. So release the negativity, release this old story that you've been telling yourself, and stand on your truth that you deserve love, you are love, and forgive yourself. Okay? So that's our message for today. Thank you, ancestors. Love y'all. And if this message resonated for you or you want a tip, go ahead and leave a tip at one of the love donation at one of the apps below. We have Venmo, CashApp, and PayPal. And so I'm still shuffling because some more cards are coming out, but we have trust the process. We also have I allow myself to be connected to everything while being attached to nothing. You might be super attached to a specific outcome. That's my ice maker scaring me as usual. And I accept you. You are perfect exactly as you are. Okay, again, we got pink, green, heart chakra, okay? I will never miss out on what's meant for me. And I'm going to leave it at that. Otherwise, I'm going to keep pulling cards, y'all. That's what I do. But if you want to book your own personal reading, you can do that as well. I do readings for what you need to hear right now. So what your ancestors, your guides, your spiritual team wants to let you know right now. I will put that link below. So if you want to book that reading, you can definitely book that reading and get a more personal precise message for you at this time. But thank you for joining. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that you have a beautiful day no matter what day you come to this video. Today is Thanksgiving for the day that I recorded it. But if you don't come to this video today, that's okay. The ancestors guided you. Like I said, I set the intention for our ancestors to guide us to this message so we can hear what we need to hear. So I love you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful day.